You're listening to a That Humble Radio production. Now, bringing you the most average quality in sports-related news, headlines, rumors, and opinions. Here's Jordan and Ted with the Max Deal.
During this part. Who's my co-host? What's his name? Is it John? Ed? Is it Jim? There we go. Stupid. Ted, it's TMD, the Max Deal, right here on That Humble. Let me tell you, we're a sports podcast in nature alone. We talk about sports sometimes, but generally, sometimes we focus on the more eccentric things, like hairstyles or lack of hair, maybe some, things related to sports, whatever. It's the Max Deal. It's a podcast. That's what you need to know. You can listen to it on our website, thathumble.com, as well as Spotify. I'm sure there's other podcast platforms that you can listen to it. My name's at Jordan_Verge on Twitter, and I'm not alone when I do this podcast. So who am I joined by? Every single time I'm joined by you, Ted.
You're joined by Ted on Twitter at TedGITD. And Verge, I know you talked about it, but I gotta just tell the crowd again, we're TikTokers.
We're TikTokers. Uh-oh. That's right. If you don't know this thing about TikTok, okay, it's like where you can put like a max of Max Deal of 1 minute clips, sometimes 3 minutes. I don't know what's going on with TikTok nowadays, but 1 minute clips. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're dead serious. We're also on YouTube Shorts, Ted. We're also on YouTube Shorts. Let me tell you about YouTube Shorts. They're like this thing where you can take like 1 minute videos. Sometimes they're funny. I think I already did this bit. They're the same thing. Ted, we don't need the music. Ted, it's the Max Deal. Our first June episode. So, happy June. What do you think, what's different with Ted in June compared to May, Ted?
Ted June is a June Ted June is a different breed. I got a new job. I got a whip. Man, Ooh. Things are looking up. Things are looking up,
but not for New York Knicks fans, Ted, because let me tell you, last week, we talked pretty heavily about the New York Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks. They were in a heated playoff battle. By the time we talked last week, it was only after game one. Now the series over. We talked about this guy, Mayor Bill de Blasio. He's the mayor of New York City. Bill. And let me tell you, in this past week, a lot has happened in his personal life, too. He lost his job recently. He's no longer mayor of New York City. We're going to get to that in a little bit.
Normal guy, Bill.
I have an important official announcement. This is very serious. Want to get this out?
I've lost my job.
Message to Trae Young on behalf of the people of New York City and anyone who cares about actually playing basketball the right way. Stop hunting for fouls, Trae. I want to quote Steve Nash, great player, great coach. He says, quote unquote, "That's not basketball." Trae,
that's not
Trae, that hawk's not going to fly in New York City. Come on, play the game the right way.
Took you guys out, and it took your job. Trae Young might be the new mayor.
Trae Young is the mayor of New York City. He owns that place. This guy has no jurisdiction in his city anymore. He lost it. When he said this stuff about Trae Young, I think they went on to win one more game, and then they just, went out. It was a gentleman's sweep. So, good on Bill de Blasio. He really tried. He tried to get his city involved, but it was ill.
Who do we blame here? Do we blame Bill, or do we blame the Knicks? Or do we blame Spike Lee?
I think everyone, Ted, because I think everyone is to blame, including Trae Young, who... Again, we said he is the mayor of New York City. He owns this place. He ended the series in Madison Square Garden.
Just right here. Absolutely. Trae Young might be a killer.
I don't know.
A step back 30-footer. in the appropriate, you are in the garden, you might as well take a bow.
Amazing.
Last week you were saying that you love the taunts, and this is not his first taunt in this series in Madison Square Garden. Last week he hit him with the shush. This week he hit him with the bow. Ted, where does the bow rank in your all-time?
Play it back. Let me say it again.
Yeah, celebrations. Right, what I was getting
step
at.
Back 30-footer. In the appropriate, you are in the garden.
What if he missed that shot? We don't know if he made it or didn't.
And his finest right here.
Okay, so the bow's up there. Is it my favorite thing?
In the appropriate,
no, I don't think so. But being in New York, I think it applies because of Broadway, and you bow on Broadway. So I think situational taunts. That's a great one. One of my favorites is just like taking your pinky finger and then your ring finger and your middle finger, and then sticking those up and then making an OK sign.
Pinky finger. Oh, like this?
Yeah, and then you tap the temple for a 3.
Oh, 3. Okay, I was like, I don't like this sign.
That's my favorite taunt. I also like the bow and arrow's fun. Who does that?
Yeah. Oh, Jamal Murray does that. Yeah.
Yeah, the bow and arrow's fun. That's a great one.
I don't know. I like it. Dame Dollar, tap the wrist. You know what time it is.
Yeah. Does it?
Ooh. Yo, look at that bow right there. That's clean.
See, that's a great angle. That's a good angle.
This is the Phantom Cam. We know this one goes in. Reggie Bullock guarding him in the garden. He hit this from the logo, by the way, and then bowed to the Madison Square Garden crowd. You said it right. It's on Broadway. They know what his show is.
I'm trying to think of more situational taunts, but I got nothing right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's that LeBron. I don't know what he did, but he pounded his chest, went down.
Oh yeah, the hand 3 times and chest. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
He was with Cleveland on that one, right?
I think he started doing that in Miami. The Miami one is the one that I know about, but he brought it back once he went back home.
Do we consider the powder a taunt, or is that just a ritual?
I think it's a ritual.
I love the powder.
I'd love it if he hit a game-winning shot and then had to go to the scorer's desk, drop all the powder.
You know how baseball pitchers have the rosin bag?
No, what is that? I'm sorry.
So a rosin bag is like a chalk bag. I think it's full of chalk, and it dries your hands out as a pitcher. So what if LeBron just kept a rosin bag in his pocket? And then just in the air. I'm gonna pitch that to LeBron when he hits us up.
There's a King of the Hill joke about pocket sand. What about pocket powder?
Pocket powder?
Yeah.
throws it in Devin Booker's eyes when he tries to shoot a 3.
Yeah, it's like a
pocket
defense mechanism. Pocket powder.
Is that I don't know. Is there rules against that?
I'd have to look pretty closely, but I'm pretty sure no precedent has been set when it comes to pocket sand in the NBA. I think that's something we got to break out.
I think we just figured it out.
Pocket sand. The thing is, you're going to need to get like specific shorts made because you know how they're all mesh. So the dude's going to be running up and down the court, just sand's going to be pouring out of their pockets.
That's fair. Well, I mean, look, we're in a day and age of technology. Put like a plastic liner in the pocket for the pocket powder.
Just in a Ziploc bag. It's
just a Ziploc bag athletic taped in the pocket. Just looks extra bulky. It's like, what's in LeBron's pocket?
There's probably something. Pocket? Yeah, we talked about baseball. There's that Kurt Schilling like bloody ankle, right? The bloody sock. No, this is the sandy pocket.
Imagine Game 7. Game 7, the Lakers versus the Sixers.
Wow.
Who's a 3 points? Oh, I lied. Lakers versus the Nets.
There we go.
Kyrie Irving about to shoot a game-winning 3. LeBron, pocket sand, hits Kyrie in the eyes. Kind of like, yeah, you did the motion great. It's like Spider-Man with a web.
Yeah.
Hits Kyrie in the eyes. Kyrie ends up shooting the ball out of bounds. Hits a fan in the 3rd row. How great. Pocket powder, pocket sand, that needs to be in the NBA.
Have you ever seen Semi-Pro with Will Ferrell?
Of course.
So you know that scene where they do like the alley-oop for the first time and the ref is just confused? He's like, foul. I mean, travel. That's the exact reaction that LeBron would get after throwing out the pocket sand in Kyrie's eyes.
Which would then, hold on. This is marketing genius here. Pocket powder, pocket sand leads to more players wearing the Phantom of the Opera mask.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's like the yes, you're right, but it like covers the eyes specifically because I think a lot of the Phantom of the Opera masks have the eye holes open. We need to get full goggles.
It just sits in the. Who wore goggles? It was
oh God, Rip Hamilton, right?
Yeah. Every player's gonna be wearing Rip goggles so they don't get the LeBron pocket powder in their eyes.
I gotta get Rip Hamilton. I need to see what he is. He was way ahead of his time. Rip Hamilton face mask. Also wearing face masks before the rest of us. Okay, he was. So his face mask would not be.
Nope, that doesn't work for
this.
us.
Would not help.
No, I could have sworn it wasn't like that. Okay, can you type in NBA goggles?
Yeah, I will do that. But first, I'm going to go to a private window. NBA goggles. I'm not worried about anything.
I'm trying to think of who would have.
Oh, you know what? Kareem.
Is that Shaq?
Kareem.
Shaq. This
is exactly what we're talking about.
Yep.
This is.
Who was that in the Lakers shirt?
This is James Worthy.
I meant to say the Bulls.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't mean to say Lakers.
Whatever. Looking for Bulls. This is Horace Grant. You know, he was a part of that.
Yeah, look at those are heavy duty ones.
Yeah, you're not getting pocket sand in your dude. He has a whole collection of these.
Whoa.
Dude, he was ready. Dude, the 90s, these old heads, NBA old heads, always talk about how it was way rougher in the 90s. Like, they had to prepare for...
Sand.
They had to prepare...
Is that D. Wade there?
For the potential of pocket sand. That is Dwayne Wade.
Pocket sand's getting in those. Those are just glasses.
They're goggles, yeah. Is this... I think this is a photoshopped picture of LeBron wearing sunglasses. No.
That's a forewarning.
Oh, this looks like a real picture.
I don't remember him wearing those.
He's just trying to look cool.
Okay, that can't be real.
Dude, this is like, I came across like 5 pictures in a row of him wearing these yellow tinted goggles. They're these sunglasses.
Those are just those are just Ray-Ban. Those are just Oakleys.
This man's hung over. He just
see those ones. Would those ones protect because of the little lip up top?
Well, let me tell you, if you're wearing these compared to no protection at all, then you're getting a lot less pocket sand in your eyes.
Oh, how about that Kyrie one over there?
The
under Rip.
Kyrie. I have lost him. Kyrie.
There's the Rip picture, the Rip Hamilton picture that we're looking at on the right.
Okay, we have lost. I don't know. I'm just gonna look up Kyrie goggles, okay? Because I know he was wearing a mask for a while. Or I'm gonna look up Kyrie mask.
I think it has the holes in it.
Yeah. Though. Yeah, this man looks like
James Harden had him on. Oh yeah, that's no protection there.
No, what he's got to do is he's got to like cover up these eyes. Maybe cover up the nose too, because sand in the nose probably isn't good.
That's the worst. That's the jankiest mask I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just athletic taped on? What are those white patches?
I think it's like
are those clear cell pads?
Yeah, he's got to take off his makeup because he's such a drama queen. We're gonna get to that in a little bit, but I mean, Rip Hamilton, he won an NBA championship wearing that, so I think that like he was on like the right, he was on the right idea.
Horace Grant, protector of all eyes.
He was ready, and even Kareem we talked about, or we saw him earlier. He was ready for it. This was Trae Young after hitting the game winner and bowing.
I mean, the bow is something I did it in high school after I hit a game winner, and leading up to this game, I know where we are. I know it's a bunch of shows around this city, and I know what they do when the show is over. So that's pretty much
right.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Did you see this clip? Because you quoted him word for word.
I did.
I know for a fact you
basketball.
didn't. Because before we started recording, you said, so the Knicks won, right?
Leading up to this game, I know where we are. I know it's a bunch of shows around this city, and I know what they do when the show is over. So that's pretty much what it was. So
I wanted him to say they were loud in there. They're quiet. Is that what it was?
Yeah, real quiet in there. They're real quiet in there. Yeah, so Trae Young.
And it was loud in there.
Yeah, it was real loud. He embraced being a villain. Trae Young joins Michael Jordan as the only visiting players with 3 straight 30-point games at Madison Square Garden in the playoffs. Sheesh. Yeah, so that's some good, quality, don't you think? Or company, that's the word I'm looking for.
I'd say so.
Him and Michael Jordan. We talked about Spike Lee last week, and Spike Lee, I don't know if you saw this video.
New mayor of New York.
Oh, Spike's leaving early.
Come on, man. That's a fair weather fan right there.
Oh, they're getting him. NBA on TNT on NBA, NBA on TNT getting Spike.
And this is like the B team, too.
Oh, Spike's
No, that's not the B team. I just heard Reggie Miller, and I was like, oh, it's probably not that good. But I think they have Kevin Harlan in there.
Come on, man. That's
Cool
a fair
hat.
weather fan right there. If he
Dude, 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You don't know when the last time,
Gave up on his team.
you don't know when the Knicks are going to be in the playoffs. You're Spike Lee. You don't need to have to beat the traffic, okay?
It's so true.
come on, man.
I'm just gonna hit McDonald's real quick before the line gets long.
I'm pretty sure this guy,
No,
like, I'm pretty sure he helicoptered in and out of this. So, like, he doesn't even drive his car here. I'm pretty sure he has, like, a landing spot on top of Madison Square Garden.
I just assumed he lived in Madison Square Garden.
I think he has a bedroom right next to the upper decker bathrooms.
Fair weather
He's
Yeah,
just,
he was just going to take a shower or something.
yeah, he's just pissed off.
fan right there. If he
Yeah. Last week we were calling him the Drake, or no, Drake is the Spike Lee of the
Spike
Raptors.
Lee, yes.
Do you think Drake would do this?
Would he? Yeah, he might. If Toronto was losing by 16 with Austin 3:16 left on the clock, I think Drake is leaving. He's probably like, you know what Drake's doing? He's leaving to go buy a jersey of the team that's winning.
Yep. No, what he's gonna do is he takes the Drake curse real serious. So like he's gonna be doing that at like halftime. He wants the Drake curse to rub off onto the other team real early.
Like, Drake, what happened out there? He's like, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. What if when I went back
Important
to this
official announcement. This is
Bill de Blasio video, he's got a Hawks hat on.
Like, wait, what happened here?
Same video, he's saying the same things, same link I just clicked on, but now he's wearing a Hawks hat. I don't understand it.
This is about
ATL
basketball.
flags in the background, Coca-Cola on the desk.
Yeah, Justin Bieber is behind him singing his hit song Peaches.
I have an important official announcement. This is very serious. Want to get this out?
Trae
Do you know
Young.
sign language?
Yeah?
You do know sign language?
Oh, no, I don't. I didn't know you were asking me a question.
What if the sign language girl is actually sign languaging the Peaches song?
Yeah,
We wouldn't know.
we wouldn't.
About basketball, I have an important official announcement.
I have
been
resigned. Yeah, fired, resigned. I will
We
be.
said it at the same time, which is amazing.
I will be no longer handling operations of New York City once effective at the end of the playoffs or as soon as the Hawks are eliminated. Trae Young is now your mayor.
Would it be too much for me to recreate this video as Mayor Bill de Blasio? I'm sorry, former Mayor Bill de Blasio, and say all these things? I have a special announcement I'd like to make, and then everyone's like, "Oh, he's just making fun of the video of him and Trae Young."
Yeah.
I've been resigned. Should I make this video? I need
Ted,
to
if
get
I
an
don't have this
American
video by
flag
next week.
I need to get New York flags.
See, like I have a main flag right here. I could probably
have
get a
a
couple
Knicks hat.
U.S. flags.
I'm looking at my hat collection right now. I don't have a Knicks hat, but I have multiple Cavalier hats. I have a Charlotte Hornets hat. Don't know why.
The Hornets are cool, yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool hat. It's purple and that. I don't really know what kind of blue it is, but it's that cool blue.
It's like a scion? Or is that
Yeah.
just the power forward for the Pelicans?
I think it's both. I think I had a Pelicans hat. I feel like I had another NBA hat, but I don't see it here.
I mean, being in the tri-state area, you know,
Yeah.
you're not going to end up coming across a lot of Atlanta Hawks merchandise.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit Amazon up for some flags.
Dude.
Just recreate a video.
Ted, like I
And
said,
I'll make-
I need you to recreate this video come next week.
And I'll make another one of Trae Young saying I'm the mayor of New York.
This is about basketball. I have an important official announcement.
The New York
Shut
Knicks
up,
are
Bill.
canceled.
Somebody from the back, shut up, Bill.
Shut up. Bill, this is worse than the Drake curse. We're starting the Bill de Blasio curse.
Bill de Blasio. I'm hashtagging that right now.
The Bill de Blasio curse.
Right now. Is that what we're gonna go with?
As mayor of New York, everything he touches turns to dog shit.
It's very serious. Want to get
Bill. How do you spell his name? It's like D.
Yeah, it's Bill, lowercase D-E, space, capital B, L-A-S-I-O. Again, former mayor of New York City.
So just hashtag Bill de Blasio curse.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna do
You gotta throw a screen cap of him wearing the Knicks hat too.
Deal. At Knicks at Trey Young.
Might as well at Drake in there too.
What's Trey Young's handle again? It's weird.
Oh, I bet it's something sick, right? We're really into Twitter handles around here. I'm gonna look up Trey Young Twitter.
I know it's weird.
You said it's weird. It's at the Trey Young.
Okay, that's not what I was
It's
thinking.
extremely normal, actually.
Yeah, not what I was expecting. And then it's at is Spike Lee got a Twitter?
If he doesn't, I think we gotta make a fake Spike Lee Twitter so you can tweet to him.
Can you say Spike Lee has a Twitter?
Yeah,
Spike
Lee
typing in
Twitter.
Spike Lee doesn't get me anywhere.
I think it's just at Spike Lee. Oh, no, it is not. Yeah, I don't think he has a Twitter.
What a nerd. At Drake.
He's an NBA old head.
At Drake, that's true.
Is that an insult, by the way?
Does Bill de Blasio have a Twitter? Bill.
I bet he has. I bet he has at least 3 Twitters. I bet one's for his
He's got
personal. I bet one's for his mayoral. I bet he has a third one. He's like Kevin Durant. He has a bunch of burners.
He's just a whole bunch.
He's responding to people saying like, I actually think he's a really good mayor. Like,
he's a great guy, and the Knicks are great.
The Knicks are gonna beat the Hawks in 4 games.
I'm tired of at the Trey Young hunting for fouls. That was just from your quote, Bill.
Why does this Twitter only have 0 followers and also like 500 tweets, all tweeting at the Atlanta Hawks fans? It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Bill de Blasio's burner. I love that.
At Bill de Blasio's burner. Is that
At Spike Lee, you're a fucking fake fan, dude. Represent your team. At
Spike opens Twitter. He's like, who's this from? At Bill de Blasio's burner.
Come on, Bill. You couldn't have made a better fake burner account.
I thought he's like, I have an important announcement to make.
I have an important announcement to make.
I thought it was a good burner account.
No, dude. Honestly, that's the best way. Because no one would suspect that he actually is running that Twitter account, right? Isn't that the best disguise?
Right, yeah.
Hiding in plain sight.
I'm gonna make one that's at the max deal sucks. It's like that's not us.
See, that's just kind of like counterproductive. We do not need to do that.
Stop hunting for fouls, Trey.
Stop hunting for fouls.
These are the things that he's tweeting.
Does this curse need to? Does this tweet need to be anything else, or is it just at hashtag Bill de Blasio curse and then at New York Knicks, at Trey Young, at Drake, at Bill de Blasio, at the max deal, at Jordan_Verge?
If you can, get a picture of him.
Oh, it's there.
Oh, you have the picture? Send it.
Just that. Do we need to say anything else?
No context.
All right, it's out. If you're listening to this and you hear the tweet happen, just hashtag Bill de Blasio curse. You'll find it.
I just love the Bill de Blasio burner. His other Twitter account is at not Bill de Blasio.
One great player, great coach. He says, quote unquote, that's not basketball.
That's what he said to that bow right there. He said, that's not basketball. That's a bow. Yeah, so that's Bill de Blasio.
Great guy.
Yeah, talking about the New York Knicks, who are not in the playoffs anymore. The Atlanta Hawks moving on to the second round. They're going to be playing the Philadelphia 76ers. We got to keep up with this Trey Young, because I think that Trey Young, friend of the show, as well as Bill de Blasio, former mayor of New York, also friend of the show. Trae Young's a fun guy to watch play basketball, and also not play basketball. Just seeing him, seeing his hair, seeing everything he does, the things he says, I think it's all just real fun. Moving on to a series that time of recording is still happening. It's the Clippers and Mavericks. Right now the Clippers are up in their dreams. It's actually the Mavericks who are up 3-2.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Did we get
Kawhi
this
Leonard.
last year? Did I say that last time?
What'd you say?
Was this a series we got last year?
Yes, this is a rematch from last year. Luka hit that game-winning shot.
Ooh.
Yep. And let me tell you, Luka's cooking them, dude. Luka's really, really good. I don't know if you've ever heard me or anyone else say that Luka Doncic is really good at playing basketball, but know that it's true.
He's really good.
This was a potential game-tying shot from their most recent game from Kawhi Leonard.
Again, the unsung hero, I believe, for Dallas.
Just airballed it.
Finney Smith.
That's embarrassing.
Got in
So check this.
Kawhi Leonard's space.
There's like
didn't go for the ball.
you can't really see time on the
Forced
clock
him into
yet,
a
but
tough off
forced
balance
it,
three-point shot.
airballed, and look at Rajon Rondo's
Kawhi
face.
Rebound right there. And
How does Kawhi airball that?
bit of-
Oh, I forgot Rondo went there. Holy cow.
Look at
I
the way that.
I forgot Rondo was over there.
Yeah, he got
That
traded
dude's-
from the Hawks. He used to back up Trae Young. Look at that.
Ain't that? And now he's in the opposite locker room he was in last year.
Yeah,
space, didn't go for the ball fake.
airball. And then
Forced him into
the
a
thing I
tough
want to focus on is
off-balance
Rondo's
three-point
face
shot.
right here.
And of course, Dallas getting the rebound right there. A little bit of
That's
confusion.
fantastic.
Why is Franklin the Turtle talking shit to this guy?
Into a tough
Franklin Turtle
off-balance
talking to a
three-point
robot.
shot. And of course,
He's
Dallas
so
getting
upset.
the rebound.
That's a
Rondo,
weird duo. That's a weird duo. I don't like that.
you know, we know Boston Celtics fan over here. Rondo was on our team for many, many years.
Yeah.
Is he thinking that his shot would have been better? Is he thinking that if he took the shot,
He was pretty solid on 3-pointers last season for the Lakers.
sure, last season. Okay, I mean, that's more recent. That's fine. I watched him for so many years, Ted. He fucking sucked. He was so
Yeah,
bad at shooting.
Remember you told me he was better than a certain other point guard?
Rondo at one point was better than Chris
into it.
Paul.
We won't get into it.
Rondo at one point was the best point guard in the league. Couldn't shoot for anything, but he was the best point guard in the league. And now, you know, he's a good role player, but he's I just love this face that he's just he's talking down to him.
There and a little bit of tough balanced three-point shot. And of
All I'm
course,
going to
Dallas
say
getting
is
the rebound right there. A
IYKYK.
little bit.
If you know, you know.
I just love that Luka Doncic, Luka was not involved in this play at all.
No.
I didn't see him in defense, but I love that he's just like breaking up teams. Like Luka's right here. He was not the primary ball defender. And
The dude with the gooseneck over there is I don't know who that is, but that's
Again, the unsung hero, I believe, for Dallas.
Luka doesn't even do
Finney
a
Smith.
rebound. He's just casually watching the play.
Oh, you know what he's
He
doing?
He yelled something.
you saw the celebration. That's what I
Ball
saw.
fake, forced him into a tough,
saw him yell something.
balanced three-point
Let's
shot.
go.
And of course,
Dude, you're small
Dallas
as
getting the rebound right
you're
there.
soft as baby shit.
You small as baby shit. Also works.
Yeah.
You small as baby shit. Let's see. That was just one shot. I got the full shot right over here of Kawhi missing this because again, a miss is more important than a make,
True.
right? And that's the thing with the
course.
Clippers. They have so many haters. When they do bad, everyone talks about it. But when they're like a
course.
good, solid team, nobody wants to talk about the Clippers.
I am guilty on both accounts there.
Yep. 8 seconds, 8.8 seconds, 103, 100, Clippers, Dallas. Rondo is passing the ball in. Let's really just analyze what Rondo wants to happen with this play, because I don't know.
The play,
Sure.
they're capable of hitting.
Hits Kawhi in the corner.
Here's Kawhi.
Forces it.
It's a three. Missed it right.
Completely guarded the whole time.
Yeah, he could have gotten a better shot off.
All right, let's watch it again.
Rondo, he stepped in as if he was
Can
kind of...
Kawhi get a pass anywhere else here?
You're Kawhi.
Can you get
He's the superstar.
Can you get
He's
it
meant
back
to, take
to
this.
Rondo? And who's at the key here?
Pandemic P
Yeah,
right over here. I see Marcus Morris
All right,
Sr. We'll run it back.
Because his brother was the reason the Lakers lost.
Threes.
Maybe that's the other Mark. Maybe that's Marcus.
He forced it. You see these people in the audience.
So forced. You think you could get it back to Rondo and swing it to Pandemic P?
I think that's the best shot.
That's not Paul George's.
Kawhi.
Is that Paul George at the key? Who is that?
That's Marcus Morris Sr. We're looking at we're looking at different people.
Oh,
okay.
I see. Okay, Paul George's baseline. Okay.
Yeah, he was out here.
They're capable of hitting tough contested threes.
Here's Kawhi.
Yep.
I see.
Offensive breakdown. I've heard of a defensive breakdown. Is offensive breakdown? Does that also apply?
I would say so. Kawhi is smarter than that shot though.
Yeah, he hit a shot similar to that a couple years ago.
He had 7 seconds to work with. That's a lot of time when you're already established in the offensive zone.
Yeah.
You could probably kick it to Rondo if you want to kick it to Morris, or have Paul stay where he was. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why Paul George. He was going in for the rebound. I guess that's why he was within the three, because it was an air ball. At this point, you got to just, you have to have people underneath the rim to grab a rebound, but you're down by 3. You got to hit a 3 right here.
Point shot.
I mean,
and of course,
Morris
Dallas
is
getting
out
the rebound.
of the key to hopefully get the center out of the key for a rebound. But also, very, very weird decision there from. Oh, man, that's weird. Also, Rondo kind of put him in a corner. He kind of put him in a bad situation. So that's on Rondo, but also Kawhi. I mean, you have to shoot the 3 there. However, me just expanding the box here, is Kawhi smart enough to try to baseline drive there and draw an and one?
Yeah, but what happens if he doesn't get the foul,
Foul again. Hope the ball goes in and foul again with.
Look at this man to the to the left of Rondo.
Who is that?
This is like watching your parents fight in front of you, and you just have to kind of like.
Who is that?
You have to sit there and watch them.
Shot. And of
That's
course,
Bill de
Dallas getting the
Blasio.
rebound
Look, he's ignoring him. He's pretending he does not hear Rondo yell right here.
there, and a little bit
What do you think Rondo says there?
I think he said, "You're too fucking small."
balanced 3-point shot, and of course, Dallas getting the rebound.
I don't know. He has some hate in his eyes right there.
He looks like Can you screen cap that?
Oh,
He
it's
just
there.
looks furious. Is that worse than the LeBron to JR?
Dude, I've seen a couple. I've seen the comparison for sure. The LeBron, it's so iconic. It's hard to root against.
This is pretty good though.
I like this a lot, and I love this dude right here.
I think this one may be better than the LeBron one because you have a disappointed Kawhi, you have Rondo who's out for blood, anybody's blood, and then you have homeboy in the back who was trying to protect himself from pocket sand, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he's got the goggles on.
He should have been the 3-point taker. I don't know who that is, but why didn't he? Why he's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna pretend like I don't hear anybody talking. I just want some water.
He's like, listen, I'm not the one who shot the shot. I'm
Who
sorry.
is that? That guy makes this picture even better. Like, seeing this guy, he's like, nah, dude, that's ain't me. This is you two. You figure it out.
Yeah, good luck with that, though. Sorry.
Who is that? I need to know who that is.
Sorry you missed that shot, Kawhi. Yeah, so the Clippers right now, series not over, down 3-1. Obviously, just need to win 2 in a row right here. It's not the end of the world.
Is that Clippers team almost identical to last year?
You know what? They got Rondo this year. I think that's the big difference.
Which is crazy because we saw what they did last year, and they take the same team out there expecting a different result? Question mark.
Yeah, they were up 3-1 against the Nuggets, and then question mark, eliminated from that series, blow the 3-1 lead. Ted,
Egregious and horrendous.
Egregious and horrific. Ted,
Horrific.
there was a big thing that happened this past year. I don't know if you know about it. It's called COVID-19. And it was this really big global pandemic, lots of deaths, a lot of really terrible things, okay?
Absolutely.
And it led to the NBA not having any fans for the longest time. And now, in most markets, unless you're in LA, unless you're a Clippers or Brooklyn fan, they have fans. And now that fans are back, I think that we can take a look at the best or worst of some fans, because I think we've forgot how to act as a society in public.
Boy.
Have
That's
you?
True.
Yeah. So this is something I've never seen before from a
I don't know what I'm about to watch.
Sixers Wizards game. Yeah, like I said, we just forgot how to act in public. We've been inside for so long, we don't know.
Hachimura with the rebound. He's got 11. He's got a double-double tonight. Oh, my goodness. Someone was trying to go out on the floor. And a diving tackle by the security. With 3:40 to go.
You see this off to the wide right.
Oh, my.
Have you ever seen... Okay, you've seen streakers before, right? You've seen people run onto like a field generally.
Yeah.
I don't see people running onto basketball courts very often.
No, not really.
And he didn't even make it.
I don't know if I've ever seen somebody on a basketball court or a sheet of ice for ice hockey. If you get on ice, you're impressive.
Dude, imagine, first of all, you have to jump over the glass. And then it's a big fall onto ice.
Or you have or you're on the inside and you run out of one of the tunnels, and by that point you're probably already tackled before you even get to the ice.
I love seeing this guy enter frame right.
11.
Just on the ground already.
He got tackled.
He's already on the ground. Look at the security guard. The security guard looks smaller than he is.
I like that Dwight Howard went up to him and started talking to him.
On the floor.
If the security guard didn't get him, Dwight Howard certainly would have.
Yeah. Who else is on this floor? Russell Westbrook, who's dealt with fans recently too.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to
Dwight
that.
Howard is first in line. Dwight Howard would punch that guy.
Yeah.
I think Dwight Howard stopped a fan before, didn't he?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like this before, truthfully.
I don't know what I'm thinking of, but Dwight Howard did something before.
This man got onto the court. he did not stand on the court.
Where do you think he came from?
I don't know.
He was probably one of those seats.
Yeah, do you think he's in one of these seats right here that are empty?
I was thinking, what if he was a little higher up in that little corner?
It's just
look, all right, let's analyze. You got in that far corner, you got that dude in a suit. He's not stopping anyone.
No.
You see what I'm talking about?
I see a lot of people.
Okay, I'm talking about in the corner.
Dude, there are 4 corners to this video. I don't know which corner you're talking about.
The back corner, where your chairs were, or where we thought he might have came from.
Yeah.
So then just go back. You have that one single chair.
Okay.
And then right above that chair, there's a guy standing in a suit.
Yeah, okay, I see him. Yep.
Right here. Security guard? Because he's not stopping anyone. He's got his hands in his pockets. He's good. So what if he came from right above, hopped it like Roman Reigns from the Shield era, and then just full sprint? Ain't nobody stopping him.
I think that's probably what happened.
Last security guard.
Someone did stop him.
That other security guard was probably right behind the basket. He catches out of the corner, but he's like, "Oh shoot, that's my position," and then just dives, Jerome Bettis style.
I think you got it.
Reference.
No, you got it.
I think I did too. I wish they had a drone shot of it. You see the guy full sprint.
I do have a different angle.
Oh heck yeah!
And it is a drone shot.
Is it really? How am I calling these things?
No, it's
where does he come from?
Someone from.
I mean, it might as well be a drone shot.
Oh, okay. So he came from camera side, up here.
Oh.
Mid-court. Dude, he was sprinting. This man in a mission right here.
Wait. Okay. Is that he just came in the frame right now? Look at this man.
Wait, what? Oh!
He came from behind.
Okay, so this is my first time seeing it. They I don't know what I was celebrating.
He was so excited.
I was just excited.
Dude, he tried to dunk.
What if he did? What if he brought his own basketball, did like a windmill dunk?
And then he got signed by the Wizards on a 10-day contract.
They signed him at the end of the quarter, like between quarters. He comes out in the fourth.
The other security guard. So the security guard was like way back there.
I want to see. I'm looking at security guards right here just to see their reactions. I wonder if anyone tried to.
Yeah. How did nobody stop him before that? That's what they said in the briefing afterwards. How did nobody get him?
I love the reaction from the crowd.
I love like that the TikTok that just went viral with that lady spearing the bear.
Ted, we're TikTokers, but I have not seen every TikTok.
There was a video. Like,
yes, okay, dude. I'm sorry, with the dogs,
like
right?
The dogs and like the bear, and that lady comes out and just pushes the bear down. That's this video right here. It's just humanized. Dude, he's in the bowl. He made it far. Good on that guy.
Nobody
Let's get him on the
touched him.
show.
Dog,
Let's get him on the show.
I think the Steelers need to sign him, right?
They might.
Elusive.
Who's the blue? Is the blue jerseys? Is that the Wizards or
the blue jerseys are the Sixers?
Okay, who is that Sixer that's like right by the side logo?
Let's see.
Why did he stop?
I can't tell. It might be Matisse Thybulle.
The guy right in the middle. Yeah.
I don't know. It looks like Thybulle.
Man, it would have been even better if he would have speared him.
It's not his job. He doesn't get paid enough to do that.
But it'd be so fun because if Dwight Howard had a chance, he would have.
Dwight just wanted to talk to him.
What's up, dog?
So that's not even the worst thing that happened, but I'm happy we got to see that.
I have audio footage from the security guard after he tackled him.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Said, you soft as baby shit.
You soft as baby shit. You're a loser.
Imagine trash talking a streaker.
This is also another incident. Let's let it play out.
Crossing the line, somebody tossed a water bottle, and it nearly hit Kyrie as he was walking to the tunnel.
Hit him
Tyler Johnson noticed it.
Listen, I hate Kyrie Irving. I hate him so much, Ted. I hate him. That's all I can say.
This is nice because I hated him when he left my team, and now you hate him because he was a D-bag.
Yeah. That's putting it nice.
This feels good. We're gonna be we're changing our name from the Max Deal to not the Kyrie Irving show.
Kyrie Irving fucking sucks. I hate this guy. So yeah, the water bottle did not hit him. We need to establish that. It did.
We should have.
Let's not say that. No, we're gonna. We don't agree with that. It did not hit him. These are the facts. The bottle did not hit him.
But if it was an empty bottle and just hit him, it's not that big of a deal. It's an empty plastic bottle.
No, Ted, I hate to tell you, but that's a dangerous weapon, okay? The guy who threw that, have you heard about this?
No.
He faces assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, and...
Kyrie's the type of dude to definitely press charges.
And that's exactly what he did, too. And I hate this guy. It did not hit him. It doesn't matter. We need to protect the players. I get it. But Kyrie, just stop being a fucking loser. God, I hate this guy so much.
The earth is round, Kyrie. The earth is round.
That's not even my biggest problem with him. This was his second game back in TD Garden. First one with a full crowd since he left us. And going into this game, he said that, to paraphrase, Boston is full of a bunch of fucking racists and I hate them all. That's what he said. So considering it was just one empty water bottle we don't even know if it was thrown at him. Dude might have just dropped it. And then he's pressing charges as if he's a big victim because that's all Kyrie Irving is. What?
How recent is that?
This was this past past week. Yeah, past week.
Kyrie sucks.
I hate him. This was right
before. You have a Kyrie jersey?
I had a Kyrie Irving Boston Celtics T-shirt, and that is not in my possession anymore.
I have Kyrie Irving shoes, but they're real nice, and I don't want to burn them.
Don't do anything with that.
No, they're so nice, and they're like red and blue, so there's not really any like team affiliation there.
Yeah.
And they say established 1992, so they look cool, but I don't stand for Kyrie Irving.
No, I hate him. Again, we don't want anyone injured. Not that an empty water bottle would injure anybody. It's a dangerous weapon, though. You're right. I don't know. This is what happened right before the water bottle incident.
Oh, it all makes sense now.
Fucking piece of shit. I hate this guy. I hate him, Ted. I hate him. Listen, it's not even like a big thing. It's not like the logo's like, it's not like that's like an unspoken tradition, like, oh, don't step on it. What he did, he put his foot down and dragged it.
Yeah.
This was with like harmful intent.
I was like when your boy Baker Mayfield, when he was in college, to put the flag in the middle of whoever's stadium. I don't remember who, but I think he was the quarterback for Oklahoma. And Oklahoma, I think they beat him or something. I don't remember. But he put the flag his flag right in the middle of their turf. It didn't go too well.
No, I was so praying that they lost in Brooklyn, so that he would have to go back to TD Garden, because
so sick.
It would not have gone well.
No.
I want the entire crowd to, how like, in hockey, when someone scores a hat trick, everyone throws their hats. I want everyone throwing empty water bottles and them all yelling, they can't arrest all of us. And then
they can't do it to everybody.
They can't arrest all of us. Empty water bottles. Again, none of them hitting Kyrie. I don't want anyone to get injured from an empty water bottle. But after seeing that, I think he had it coming.
Oh, for sure.
Not any injuries. Again, I need to say, but I don't even know if this is me. If I'm that guy's defense attorney, my client did not throw a water bottle. He was taking a sip, and it slipped out of his hands.
What if they just like poured water on him? That would have been good.
What about well, again, that's not cool. What about pouring popcorn onto a NBA player?
Pocket sand?
Pocket popcorn? Popcorn?
All the fans come out and cheer, come out and boo, yell all you want. We encourage them.
You see this?
I don't even know what I'm looking at right now.
All right,
Somebody got Westbrook?
It's Westbrook, who just got injured and is walking back to the locker room area.
All you want, we encourage that.
And a fan
yell all
dropped
you want.
popcorn on him.
Oh, he just wanted to give him a snack.
He's like, bro, I'm actually a huge fan. Have some of my popcorn. This is so expensive. Have some.
Popcorn is expensive for no reason at stadiums.
Do you think this is another incident where the guy just was taking a couple bites of popcorn and just slipped out of his hand?
I mean, like, what if he just like had it just like chilling there and they went up to leave and it just like fell off the ledge?
It's possible. Well, it's not. We saw other videos. I couldn't find it before recording of him actively dropping it on him, so he's kind of a dick. But
it was probably a Wizards fan, honestly.
It was. It was a Wizards fan. You said that as a joke. It actually was a Washington Wizards fan.
We encourage that. This
Westbrook wanted to go back up there and
stupidity.
Malice in the Palace's ass.
Pouring some popcorn and any athlete being
Westbrook, you're okay. I promise. You're okay. Just go back in the locker room. Put your head down.
This looks like a wrestling feud. Like, this looks really like footage that would be used, like, leading up to, like, WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Him like, pointing, being held back.
Imagine Dragons is playing over background of it. Yeah. Imagine Dragons are like Fred Durst.
Pumped with their adrenaline. He's probably feeling bad. His team may be en route here to losing this game, too. Just a stupid thing to do.
Yeah. It is a stupid thing to do.
Stupid thing to do.
That's how I describe Kyrie Irving doing anything. I hate this guy, Ted.
Stupid thing.
What a stupid thing to do. I have other things I was going to try to get to, but we ran out of time. There's a boxing match coming up this weekend that I know you really want to talk about. So what's going on with this boxing, Ted?
I do. So as you know, I was thoroughly excited for Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather live on Showtime. This Sunday, I think it's the 6th, if my math is right. I think it's like at 8 p.m. or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. However, the rules just came out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go over this quickly because I want to ask you 2 more questions.
Can I guess one rule?
Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 rules, actually. Mayweather has to be blind, and then
there's six rules.
He has to have his right hand tied behind his back, right?
Neither of those are correct, but they might as well be. So I'm gonna start at the bottom. I'm gonna work my way up.
Yep.
None of these. Oh boy.
Yep.
None of these are in order, but I'm gonna hit you with the ones that are surprising at the end. So the first one, 8 3-minute rounds. No big deal.
What it should be is 3 8-minute rounds.
Oh, fair. No headgear. Okay. 12-ounce gloves. That's 2 ounces heavier than like the regular 10-ounce gloves they usually
Dog,
go
let me
with.
tell you about these gloves I'm wearing. These are 14-ounce gloves.
Those are 14s?
Yep.
I'm glad
ready.
you brought those out first. I'm glad you brought those out for comparison.
Yeah.
So 12-ounce gloves, so 2 ounces smaller than that,
Yo,
and
step
2
up.
ounces smaller than 10-ounce pro gloves. Here's where it gets a little dicey.
Yeah.
Ref decides on stoppage.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Well, no, that's how just boxing is in general, right?
KOs are allowed.
Yeah.
This is the one that just doesn't make sense. There's no judges, and there's no official winner.
Oh, I don't like that. So, like, let's say...
No judges, so there's no scorecard,
Ted.
and there's no official winner.
Ted, I have boxing gloves on, and the camera just... I have to reset my camera. So okay, keep telling us the rules.
Okay, so I'm going to go over them one more time while Jordan figures out his life. No judges, no official winner. So no scorecard. It can't go to a decision because there's no official winner. So how do you bet on this fight? That's what I was looking forward to. I was looking forward to Logan's quote, bet a house, win a mansion. I can't win either, apparently. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be sites that take it, but how do you know if you win or lose? So somebody has to get knocked out, I guess, to actually decide if there's a winner on the streets. KOs are allowed. Cool. Ref decides stoppage. Okay. 12-ounce gloves. No headgear, and 8 3-minute rounds. Those are the rules. I'm pulling for Logan because it would absolutely break the simulation of everything in life if he somehow knocks out Floyd. Floyd is a very defensive fighter, as we all know. Yeah. He's also 45. He's going to be at like 130 pounds, while Logan, who's like, 25, weighs 190 in this fight and is like 6'2". I mean, so like the size difference is there. However, is Floyd just going to defense the whole time? It's not going to even go to a decision because there's no such thing as a decision in this fight. What is happening here? I was so excited, and now I'm just like, I'm going to watch it, but I'm just like, man. That's I don't even know who's on the undercard. I don't even know where that's going.
Can I take some guesses as to what some tweets are going to be after the fight, after the event?
Sure.
I didn't even pay for this fight, and I want my money back.
Yeah.
I bet people are going to say that.
I mean, logically thinking, if Logan doesn't knock him out and break the simulation, it's going to go the distance of 8 3-minute rounds, so 24 minutes, and then it's just going to be both guys' hands get raised, and that's it.
So this won't affect Floyd's professional record regardless, then?
Correct. But if Floyd does get knocked out, that's going to be on him forever. You got knocked out by a YouTuber. Nobody's going to let him live that down. Yes, he will be 50-0, but that one knockout's going to be there. Now, do I think it's likely? No. Do I think it's a possibility? Maybe, because Logan's reach is a lot bigger. He's a lot taller. I don't think Floyd... people keep saying Floyd's going to knock Logan out. Don't think it's going to happen. And if it does, roll the clip of me saying this. I just think Logan's too big for that to happen. Logan is, statistically speaking, the largest man Floyd has fought. But yeah, that's the Logan Mayweather fight in a nutshell.
Can we? I know you have some questions. Before we get to those questions, can we like make a bet on this? Because you're clearly you want Logan to win, right?
Of course.
Let's say I don't want Logan to win. Can we just bet like 2 fillet of fishes on this?
I mean, sure.
Like you have Venmo, I have Venmo. Let's just Venmo each other the money.
I might as well just Venmo you now.
No, hold off on it. Again, 2 fillet of fishes. I think if they're doing the current deal, it's buy one, get one for $1.
For $1.
So it's going to be about $4.50, maybe $4.54. But I'll let you know. I'll get the receipt ready.
Yeah. Okay, so I just... This isn't a question. I just think it's funny because we love talking about Jimmy Butler on this podcast. I sent you a video of a TikTok of somebody saying what's a time somebody a sports athlete was rude to you, and this kid said his favorite NBA player was at his high school playing a pickup game, and he asked if he could take a picture, and he said, "This Macaulay Culkin looking ass wants to get a picture, I guess." And it was Jimmy Butler. So Jimmy Butler, even back in the day, was a total d-bag.
No, I could totally hear him saying that too, which makes it even better.
Right, it's so good. And finally, I like to give you homework. You know, this is what I do over here. I give you homework. I'm going to give you homework.
If it's similar to when I was actually in school, I'm not going to do it, Ted. So.
That's fair. However, this is near and dear to you. I want you, maybe next week, whenever we talk again, to come up with a list of coaches that you want to replace Brad Stevens.
I have some answers. I know you said you want this.
Okay.
We'll continue this next week, but I'll give you my top one.
And does Danny Ainge step down?
What do you mean?
Like, Danny Ainge is no more, right?
Yes, Danny Ainge is no more.
Because Brad Stevens is taking his job.
Brad Stevens is taking his job. It's kind of like when, or what if it's like when...
What if Danny Ainge becomes the coach? They just swap places.
Dude, you fucking asshole. I hate you. I hate you so much. You took my joke. I hate you so much, Ted. I hate you more than Kyrie Irving. All right.
You don't mean that. I can't wait to eat 2 fish fillets.
We'll talk about that next week. You'll also be sending me money for some fillet of fishes, or maybe I'll be sending you some money for some fillet of fishes. Regardless, next week we need to have 2 fillet of fishes, all right? One of us.
Yeah, somebody's going to have 2 fillets.
I love it. Ted, it's the Max Deal right here on thathumble.com. I don't know if you know about us. I think I did a pretty good job at the beginning of the episode describing us. We're a sports podcast in theory. We didn't talk a lot about hair today, so I think we're improving a little bit.
I think so.
Ted, it's the Max Deal. You can hear us on Spotify, on other podcasting platforms. YouTube, just look up That Humble. YouTube Shorts, just look up That Humble. The Max Deal on TikTok. Ted, we're TikTokers. I don't know if you know that. But you do this thing every single week where you take us out, my friend.
Well, today was a great show. I want everybody to go retweet that hashtag Bill de Blasio curse tweet out. Hit the retweet. And my name was Ted. That was Jordan. This was the Max Deal, and I can't wait for 2 filet of fishes.